Hello dear student. Today we are starting our next chapter. Chapter number 6, staffing. Staffing. It is the function of management. First function of management is planning. After planning is organizing. Organizing, then staffing. So today we are starting our next function of management, staffing. Staffing means when we recruit the employee, select the employee, providing training to employee, promoted to employee, and compensate to employee. All this process is called staffing. In other words, we can say that finding the right person for the right job, having the right qualification, doing the right job at right timing, it is called staffing. So we can say that at the end, staffing consists of manpower planning, recruiting the employee, selecting the employee, training the employee, compensate the employee, promote the employee, and maintenance of managerial function is called staffing. Now the importance, needs or benefits or advantages of staffing. First point, filling the roles by obtaining competent personnel. A staffing function is needed to fill the job position. There will be no use of job position unless and until these are occupied by employees, and it is through staffing function only that employees are appointed to fill the vacant job. By staffing process, we can fill the job position in our organization, because the function of staffing provided competent employee for vacant post. So we can say that the importance of staffing is that by staffing process we can fill the vacant job position in our organization properly and by competent employee. Second point, placing the right person at the right job. By the staffing process, we can place the right person on right job. Staffing ensures higher performance by placing right person on the right job by proper recruitment and selection. Employees are given a place according to their qualification. By the staffing process, we can appoint the right person on the right job, because when we select the employee, we will select the employee according to their qualification, and after selecting them, provided job to him or her according to their qualification, according to their skill, according to their ability, according to their talent. So by staffing process, provided suitable person on suitable job or provided right person on right job. Number 3, growth of enterprises. When we appoint a efficient employee by the process of staffing, we can survive continuously, we can grow our organization continuously, and by a good employee, organization growth continuously and properly running and operated. Number 3, optimum utilization of resources. Through manpower planning and job analysis, we can find out the number of employee and type of employee required in the organization. So there are no chances of over manning and shortage or underutilization of personnel. By staffing process, we appoint the competent person. We can find out the number of employees and types of employee which are required in our organization. And by the staffing process, there is no chances of over manning and shortage or underutilization of human power. At last, we can say that in this top point, by a proper staffing process, by a proper staffing function, we can use our human resources properly, or we can use our resources properly. Optimum utilization of resources can be made by staffing process. Next point, helps in competing. Two organizations can easily acquire same type of physical and financial resources, but what helps organization to win over the other is the efficient staff. The organization with efficient staff can easily win over its competitor. Two organizations can acquire physical and financial resources same type, but by staffing process, the organization who can appoint competent employee, then the organization can face smoothly, easily, efficiently competition in the market. So by an efficient employee, by an staffing process, an organization appoint an efficient employee, and efficient employee help the organization to win the competition in the market. Number 6 point, improves job satisfaction and morale of the employee. A staffing function does not end only with appointment of employee. It includes training, promotion, compensation, etc. All these activities help in motivating the employee and boost up the morale of the employee. In a staffing process, not only appointment of employee, but also promotion, training, development and compensation include in the staffing process. By the process of training, promotion, compensation and development process, an employee help to motivating them and boost the morality of the employee by the staffing process. Number 7, key to effectiveness of other function. No other function of management can be carried out without efficient staff function, because all the function are performed by human being, and human being join the organization by staffing function only. All the function of management run by efficient employee, and employee appointed by the staffing process. So we can say that a staffing function is the important function of management for the other function of management. Means if we want to do planning, then efficient manager required. If we want to do organization, then competent, skilled and talented employees required. So competent manager, skilled manager, qualified manager and employee are available with the help of staffing process. So we can say that staffing function is the important function, or by staffing function other function of management can made effective. So it is the important function of management. Here the importance of or needs of, benefits of or advantages of staffing. फर्स्ट इम्पोर्टेंस, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू हम हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की जो पोस्ट वेकेंट हैं उनको प्रॉपरली फिल कर सकते हैं। नंबर टू, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू हमको राइट पर्सन राइट जॉब के लिए अवेलेबल होते हैं। नंबर थ्री, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू जब हमको कॉम्पिटेंट पर्सन अवेलेबल होते हैं तो उन कॉम्पिटेंट पर्सन की हेल्प से हम अपने इंटरप्राइजेस की ग्रोथ कर सकते हैं। नंबर फोर, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू हमारे पास जो रिसोर्सेज हैं उनका हम प्रॉपरली यूटिलाइजेशन कर सकते हैं। नंबर फाइव, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू हम किसी भी मार्केट की कंपटीशन को फेस कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेस हो या फिजिकल रिसोर्सेस सभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पास एक जैसे अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं, सेम टाइप अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं, बट जिन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पास कॉम्पिटेंट एम्प्लॉय होते हैं जो अपॉइंटमेंट स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू होता है, तो कॉम्पिटेंट एम्प्लॉय के होने की कंडीशन में जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वो किसी भी कंपटीशन को मार्केट में इजीली फेस कर सकता है। नंबर सिक्स, स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के थ्रू एम्प्लॉय मोटिवेट भी होते हैं और उनकी मॉरलिटी भी बूस्ट होती है। एंड नंबर सेवन, मैनेजमेंट में के कोई भी फंक्शन स्टाफिंग की प्रोसेस के बिना ऑपरेट नहीं हो सकते हैं, बिकॉज स्टाफिंग के थ्रू हम मेन पावर अपॉइंट करते हैं और मेन पावर ही मैनेजमेंट के अदर फंक्शन को ऑपरेट करने में, इम्प्लीमेशन में लाने में हमारी हेल्प करते हैं। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, स्टाफिंग एंड ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेस मैनेजमेंट। Human resources management is the part of management process which develops and manage the human elements of the enterprises, considering their knowledge, skill, creativity, talents and potentials for contributing towards organizational objectives. Human resources management involve determining the organization need of human resources, recruitment and selecting the best employee, training, developing, compensating and rewarding the employee. It also includes activities related to liaison with government, trade union, etc. Generally, when this function are carried out at a small scale level in a small organization by every manager, we call it a staffing function by line manager. But when this function are performed at large scale in big organization, there is need to create a separate department called human resources management department, HRM. Human resources, it is the part of management. In this part of management, we can appoint the employee, select the employee, provided training to employee, developing the employee and all other function related to employee fulfill in this department of management. HRM, Human Resources Development Management. Human Resources Management provided training to employee for their improve performance, and also HRM department appoint the employee, recruit the employee, select the employee and provided training to employee, and overall development can be made by HRM department. in staffing process. When our organization in a small scale operated, then it is called staffing, and when organization on large scale, then separate department prepare for recruiting the employee, selecting the employee, appointing the employee, training the employee, developing the employee. So when a separate department made for all this process of staffing, it is called human resources management, in short HRM. Our next topic is important topic, staffing process. The steps involved in staffing process are: first, estimating manpower requirement. Staffing process begins with the estimation of manpower requirement, which means finding out number and types of employees needed by organization in near future. Manpower requirement is not only to find out number of people needed but also type of people. Type means what should be the qualification, educational background of the people whom we need to appoint. While assessing the type of manpower required, company should also make policy regarding number of people to be appointed from backward classes, women forces, minority, etc. First process of staffing is estimating manpower requirement. In staffing process, first we identify how much employee required in our organization and which type of employee required in our organization. How much employee required from backward classes, how much woman employee required in an organization, and how much from minority. So first step of staffing process is first estimation made for manpower required in our organization. And for estimating manpower requirement, company will take following three steps. First, workload analysis. Second, workforce analysis. And third, comparison. First point, workload analysis. This require finding number and type of employee required to perform various jobs designed in organizational structure. In this step, first we will find the load of work in organization, and according to this we appoint the employee. Number two, workforce analysis. It means analyzing existing workforce or employee already occupying the job position and how many of them are overburdened and underburdened. In second step, we will find how much extra employee or how much less employee in our organization. And number three, comparison. After doing workload and analysis and workforce analysis, the main manager compare both as excess of workload over workforce indicated under staffing, and you need appoint more people, whereas excess of workforce over workload indicated overstaffing, and you need to remove or transfer some employees elsewhere. Comparison. In staffing process, first step estimating manpower requirement. In first step, the three steps are followed: workload analysis, workforce analysis, and after the workforce analysis, third step is comparison. In this step, manager compare the workload analysis with workforce analysis. If less employee, then appoint the employee. And if workload is less and workforce is higher, in this case manager remove the employee or transfer the employee elsewhere. Means स्टाफिंग प्रोसेस की फर्स्ट स्टेप में मैनेजर ये पता लगाता है, ये सर्च करता है कि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कितने लोगों की, कितने मैन पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, किस टाइप के मैन पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, कितने हम एम्प्लॉय बैकवर्ड क्लासेस के अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं, कितने वुमेंस को अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं और किसने माइनॉरिटी के अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं। इस एस्टिमेशन के बाद इसमें 3 स्टेप्स फॉलो होती हैं। इसमें मैनेजर पहले वर्कलोड देखता है, फिर वर्क फोर्स एनालिसिस करता है और वर्क फोर्स एनालिसिस के बाद थर्ड होता है कंपैरिजन। मैनेजर वर्क फोर्स एनालिसिस करने के बाद, वर्कलोड एनालिसिस के बाद कंपैरिजन करता है कि अगर वर्कलोड ज़्यादा है और एम्प्लॉय लेस हैं तो अपॉइंटमेंट होगा, स्टाफिंग होगी, और अगर वर्कलोड कम है और एक्सेस एम्प्लॉय हैं तो एम्प्लॉय को हम रिमूव कर सकते हैं या किसी और प्लेस पर ट्रांसफ़र कर सकते हैं। इट इज़ द फर्स्ट स्टेप, एस्टिमेशन मैन पावर रिक्वायरमेंट। नंबर 2, recruitment. It refers to process of inducing the people to apply for the job in the organization after assessing the number of and type of employee required. The manager tries to that more and more people should apply for the job so that the organization can get more choice and select better candidate. If we can fill the requirement from inside the organization through transfer and promotion, then it is very economical and fast, but generally organization has to fulfill its requirement from outside the organization. To recruit people from outside the organization, contact various placement consultant, employment exchange, contractor, etc. But the most common way to recruit fresh talent is through advertisement. Company advertise in newspaper, etc. and many job seekers after reading the advertisement apply for the job. Recruitment. When we motivate the person for applying the job, it is called recruitment. जब भी आप किसी को जॉब के लिए मोटिवेट करते हैं, जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करने के लिए मोटिवेट करते हैं, it is called recruitment. When we fulfill the process of recruitment, we have many choices of talented person. We have many choices and select better candidate for the vacant post. Recruitment fulfill from inside the organization and from outside the organization. Inside the organization, we can transfer the employee from one department to other department or promoted to employee. But when we recruit the employee from inside the organization, we have no choice. But when we follow the outside process, we can get the talented person and we can motivate the talented person for applying the job. So our next step is recruitment. After the analysis, after the estimation of manpower for organization, second step is recruitment. Our third step is selection. It refers to choosing the most suitable candidate to fill the vacant job position. The selection is done through a process which involve test, interview, etc. Selection. Choosing the most suitable candidate for a job position for vacant position is called selection. And when we do selection, some steps will be followed. Test, written test, interview, reference check, etc. Number 4, placement and orientation. Placement refer to occupying the post by the candidate for which he is selected. After selection of employee is given appointment letter and is asked to occupy the vacant job position. Orientation refer to introduction of new employee to the existing employee. Large organization organize orientation programs to familiarize the new employee with the existing, whereas in small organization superior takes the new employees on round and introduce him to existing employees. Placement and orientation. After the selection process, occupying the post by the candidate which for selected, वो पोस्ट जिसके लिए वो सिलेक्ट हुआ है उसको वो पोजीशन ऑक्यूपाई की जाती है. आफ्टर द ऑक्यूपाइंग द पोजीशन, गिविंग हिम और हर टू appointment letter. When an employee get appointment letter, after this orientation program organized. In a small organization, introduce the new employee to existing employee by round the organization. And in large organization, an orientation program organize, and in orientation program introduce the new employee with existing employee, because familiarize to new employee with existing employee. सिलेक्शन के बाद प्लेसमेंट होता है. प्लेसमेंट में पोस्ट ऑक्यूपाई होती है और उसको अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर दिया जाता है. अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर के बाद उस न्यू एम्प्लॉय को एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय से इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया जाता है. स्मॉल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एम्प्लॉय में अथॉरिटी अपने न्यू एम्प्लॉय को पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, पूरे इंटरप्राइजेज में राउंड लेकर के एक एक प्लेस पर जा कर के इंट्रोड्यूस करता है. लेकिन जो बिग या लार्ज स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होते हैं वो अपने यहाँ पर ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं. उस ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम का पर्पस होता है न्यू एम्प्लॉय एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय से फेमिलियर हो जाए. उस प्रोग्राम के थ्रू न्यू एम्प्लॉय को एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय से इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया जाता है. सो इट इज़ द 4 स्टेप ऑफ स्टाफिंग प्रोसेस. लास्ट, ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट. To improve the competence of employee and to motivate them, it is necessary to provide training and development opportunities for employees so that they can reach to top and keep improving their skill. After the orientation program, for improvement, the employee provided training to him or her. for development of employee also provided training to. When we provided training and development program to employee, an employee performance improved, and also improve the skill and talent of the employee. So it is the last step of staffing process. Our next topic is components, elements, or aspects of staffing. There are three components of staffing: recruitment, selection, and training. First, recruitment. When an organization attracting more and more candidates for applying the vacant position in the organization, it is called recruitment. In other word, in general word, we can say that recruitment means search the candidate who can perform the vacant job position and inducing them, motivating them for applying the job position, applying the vacant position. It is called recruitment. जब भी हम कॉम्पिटेंट एम्प्लॉय को सर्च करते हैं और जॉब की अप्लाई के लिए उसको मोटिवेट करते हैं, अट्रैक्ट करते हैं, तो हम इस प्रोसेस को रिक्रूटमेंट कहेंगे. So in short, we can say that when we attracting the more and more employee, when we motivating the employee for applying the job position or vacant position, it is called recruitment. There are two sources of recruitment: internal source and external source. Under internal source of recruitment, the vacant job position are filled by inducing the existing employee of the organization. The vacant position are filled by using existing employee only, and no outsider are permitted in internal source. In internal source of recruitment, vacant position filled by existing employee or filled by already appointed employee in the organization. So it is called internal source of recruitment. Internal source of recruitment is popular because some advantages of internal source. First advantage, it is economical. इसमें ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसेस नहीं होते हैं बिकॉज एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय जो ऑलरेडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम कर रहे हैं उन्हीं में से हम वेकेंट पोस्ट को फिल कर लेते हैं. सो इट इज़ इकोनॉमिकल. नंबर टू, easily motivated existing employee for the job. Less amount is spent on training. Number 4, employee already familiar with rules and regulation, so no requirement to inform about rules and regulation to existing employee. And number 5, improve performance of the employee, because employee is already familiar with organization and know very well about the organization. So employee improve their performance and get the chance of promotion in future. So it is the advantages of internal source of recruitment. Now, drawbacks of internal source are: Number one, no fresh and new talent will come in the organization. Number two, there will be limited sources for vacant post. Number three, not suitable for new organization. And number फोर, frequent transfer में reduce the productivity of the employee. फर्स्ट ड्रॉबैक्स, नया कोई फ्रेश टैलेंट अवेलेबल नहीं होता है इफ़ वी फॉलो द इंटरनल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट प्रोसेस. दूसरा ड्रॉबैक्स है, हमारे पास लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज रहेंगे. जो एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉय हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, उन्हीं में से हमको वैकेंट पोस्ट के लिए अपॉइंट करना है. नंबर थ्री, न्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए ये प्रोसेस सुटेबल नहीं है. एंड नंबर फोर, if we frequently transfer the employee, productivity of the employee reduced. अगर हम बार बार उसकी प्लेस चेंज करेंगे तो उसकी एफिशिएंसी रिड्यूस होती है, और जब एफिशिएंसी रिड्यूस होती है तो उसका सीधा डायरेक्ट इफेक्ट प्रोडक्टिविटी पर होता है. सो प्रोडक्टिविटी आल्सो इफेक्ट बाय इंटरनल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट. नाउ internal source of recruitment are transfer, promotion, etc. Transfer means shifting of the employee from one job position to other job position at same level authority. When we shifted the employee from one place to other similar place position, it is called transfer. So by the transfer process we can fill the vacant post. No change in the compensation level, no change in the authority level in the process of transfer, but only change the place. So when we shift the employee from one place to same level other place, it is called transfer. So it is the source of internal recruitment. Number second source, promotion. Promotion refers to shifting of employee from one job position to other higher level authority. When we shifted the employee from one place to other higher level position, it is called promotion. In promotion authority level, the rank, responsibility, employee prestige increased, and generally with the promotion there is increase in compensation or salary also. So promotion is also is the internal source of recruitment. Next, external source of recruitment. When the candidate from outside the organization invited to fill the job position or fill the vacant position, there is known as external source of recruitment. In other words, we can say that when organization meet its manpower requirement from outside the organization, then it is external recruitment. Whenever large number of job positions are vacant in the organization, then external recruitment process preferred. जब भी हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के आउटसाइड से मेन पावर को रिक्रूट करते हैं तो उसको एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट कहेंगे. एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट तब होती है when our organization operated at large scale. So external source mean when we recruit the employee from outside the organization, it is called external source of recruitment. Now merits of or advantages of external source or recruitment are: by external source of recruitment we can get fresh and talented candidate for vacant post. Number 2, by external source of recruitment we have many choices, many better choices for the competent employee. Number 3, by external source of recruitment we can get the qualified and trained person. Number 4, by the external source of recruitment we can get the expert of new technology, latest technology person. And number 5, when we recruit the employee from outside we can get the competitive person for the organization. So it is the importance or advantages of the external source of recruitment. रिक्रूटमेंट के एक्सटर्नल सोर्स को यूज़ करने से हमको जो एडवांटेजेस हैं उनमें फर्स्ट एडवांटेज ये है कि आउटसाइड या एक्सटर्नल रिक्रूटमेंट की प्रोसेस को फॉलो करने से हमको फ्रेश और टैलेंटेड पर्सन मिलते हैं. नंबर 2, हमारे पास सिलेक्ट करने के लिए वे बेटर और वाइडर चॉइसेस होती हैं. नंबर 3, इसी के थ्रू हमको क्वालिफाइड और कॉम्पिटेंट पर्सन अवेलेबल होते हैं. नंबर 4, जो कॉम्पिटेंट और टैलेंटेड पर्सन हमको एक्सटर्नल यूज़ से अवेलेबल होते हैं वो लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी को प्रॉपर यूज़ कर सकते हैं. नंबर 5, ऐसी कंडीशन में जब हम एक्सटर्नल रिसोर्सेज को यूज़ करते हैं तो कॉम्पिटिटिव एम्प्लॉय ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए अवेलेबल. नाउ डिमेरिट्स आर of external recruitments are drawbacks of external recruitment. Number 1, moral of the existing employee goes down or falls. Number 2, new employees may not adjust in rules and regulation of the organization, means more chances of turnover. Number 3, it is expensive as to invite the employee for applying the job, and companies have to bear heavy burden of advertising. And number 4, lengthy process. Demerits or drawbacks of the external source. Number 1, moral of the existing employee goes down or falls. जो पुराने एम्प्लॉय हमारे साथ काम कर रहे हैं उनकी मॉरलिटी रिड्यूस होती है बिकॉज दे फील जेलस. और जब नए एम्प्लॉय आते हैं तो वो जल्दी से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन को एडजस्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं. इस कंडीशन में वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को छोड़कर जाने लगते हैं. नंबर 3, ये एक एक्सपेंसिव प्रोसेस है बिकॉज एम्प्लॉय को जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करने के लिए मोटिवेट किया जाता है जिससे एडवर्टाइजमेंट का हेवी बर्डन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पर आता है. और नंबर 4, ये एक लेंदी प्रोसेस है बिकॉज एक्सटर्नल रिक्रूटमेंट जो है उसमें लॉन्ग टाइम प्रोसेस चलती रहती है, लंबा समय लगता है जिसके थ्रू एक्सटर्नल रिक्रूटमेंट होता है. सो हियर द ड्रॉबैक्स ऑफ एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट, एडवांटेजेस ऑफ एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ रिक्रूटमेंट. We will discuss common method of external sources in our next meeting. The Main points of common methods of external sources: direct recruitment, casual collar, advertising, employment exchange, placement agencies and management consultant, campus recruitment, recommendation from present employee, labor contractor, advertising on television, and web publishing. They are all the common method of external sources. We will discuss in our next meeting in detail on this topic. Thank you and have a nice day.